What's up, YouTube? Long time no see. Been a few years. So today I figured I'd hop on. I'd give it a video for 2022. It's been a while. Yep. So I thought, why not do this again for fun? Because it was pretty fun and kept me busy on my free time. So I'm going to start making videos on YouTube again for fun. Nothing too serious. And yeah, today's video is going to be a 2022 makeup tutorial review, whatever you want to call this, type of thing. So yeah, I currently have leftover makeup from earlier, so just mascara and eyeliner. So I'm gonna wash that off and I'm gonna come back. See you then. Okay, so I washed it all off and I lost the glasses because we're working with makeup. Can't really wear glasses. And so yeah. And now I just got to, yeah. So the first thing I always do before I start anything is put on a Hydra Boost serum. It helps your foundation. It helps your foundation sit better. It kind of looks better, And they make different types too, so depending on your skin. My skin tends to be pretty dry. I have dry skin, so I got the hydration one to add hydration into my skin. Some people's skin creates a lot of oil, so they need one that kind of pulls out some hydration, but obviously leaves some. And so yeah, you should always use this first with a moisturizer, and then do your foundation then. Yeah. So that's what I do. And like I said, you have to go with one that goes with your skin. So if you produce a lot of oil, you probably don't want to get one that adds hydration to your skin, because it's giving it more oils than your skin needs, I guess. And yeah, you don't really need that. You don't want that either, because that's how acne kind of gets started, is by adding too much oils onto your face. Can add acne, touching your skin can add acne. A bunch of things could add acne, but I find that helps my skin with makeup, the way it looks and stuff. I'm kind of rambling. It's so weird. I don't really know what to say that much, because I'm not much of a YouTuber. I'm not even one. I'm bored. So yeah, after I do that, I add my serum, and I already put on my foundation. I already put on my moisturizer before I put on the serum. That's what I do, and then I start in with foundation. And I got my foundation at the drugstore, which you could too. It's easy. CoverGirl foundation. And you'd think drugstore makeup would be cheap too, but some shit that you can get at the drugstore is kind of expensive. It's no matter where you go, makeup is expensive. So I do dots around my face. And then I go in and I blend them out. I try to blend with as much of the foundation as I just put on my face. But if I look at my face and I go by off of my freckles, if I can still see my freckles pretty prominent, then I feel like I need to add a little bit more foundation, because it's not really doing that much of a cover job, For the most part, though, a little goes a long way. So, yeah, I tend to use not that much, but I actually kind of use a lot. This foundation's actually scented, too, so it smells pretty good. Yeah. And I didn't know this, but this foundation also has sunscreen in it, so that's pretty cool. So you see all that is pretty blended. Like, I got everything that I had on my face is blended, but I can still see my freckles pretty well, and I can see that there's still some parts around my face that is just not the same tone. So that's when I will go in and add more. Because you want your face to be the same tone, other than like with bronzer, because bronzer like changes the tone in certain spots of your face to sculpt it. So if you're a bronzer person, then I guess your face isn't going to be the same tone anyway. But I barely use bronzer myself because I'm a very light person. I don't feel the need to like sculpt my face. Like, I don't need to change anything. I don't feel like I don't need to change the shape of my face to me. Like, I like the shape of my face. I just like to have my natural beauty highlighted, if that makes sense. And yeah, most people will pin their hair back. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I don't. My dog scratched my eye the other day, so that just kind of stung. I try not to go over like where my nose piercing is either, because that can end up being like make my nose piercing look like it has foundation on it. And I don't want that. And at this point, my face is pretty much blended. I'm just going in to thoroughly do it and make sure that there is not a single spot that's out of place. You know? Gotta make sure that entire face is covered. Pretty much. And that is my foundation. I also forgot to say to wet your beauty blender. Always wet your beauty blender before you use it. Then my next step I usually do is concealer, because I like concealer. I have two different concealers in here, I guess I do. And one's a stick one and one's a liquid one. I like this one a little bit more. Not because like it's liquid and it's not stick. Like, I like the stick too. It's just like I kind of like this one. You look at the tones of these two, they're just completely different. They're really different. And when I picked this one up, I was thinking of like my paleness, and I was like, this is really light. But then, like, as I put it on, I see that it has, like, that yellow tone to it, and that's a no-no. I don't want no yellow tone. So I tend to stick to this one, because it still matches pretty well with my foundation, and it does not give me that yellow tone that the other one does, so, yeah. But this one's getting kind of low, because, yeah. And I just put 2 dots right there, and a little bit on my chin. I put a little too much right up here, just so you know. Don't do that. So I'm just going to try to spread it out. Hopefully I can. I tend to always put too much right there, by the way. That's why I know what to do that I did. Now that I know I did that. And then I take the same beauty blenders that I was just using, but I use the other end with the pointier side because it works out kind of good right under the eyes. You can just see. I have a weird, like, face that I make sometimes doing this. So yeah, I'll come back in the concealer's then. Okay, so okay, there's both eyes, and now next I do my mascaras, which I actually use 3 because one kind of curls my eyelashes, the other one gives it more volume, and then this is just a really thin one that I like to use on my bottom ones because they're just small, so you know, it works out kind of great. But before I apply the mascara, I like to curl the lashes, so that's what I'm gonna do. I've seen a hack too, by the way, if anyone wants to try, where like you heat this up with your lighter, but you have to touch your like wrist with it to make sure it's not hot and it's not gonna singe your lashes. And it like curls your lashes really, really good. I'm a little scared of flames, so I won't do it, but I seen it and I was like, dang, that probably works out great, because the girl that did it, like, her lashes were really on fleek, you know? So, yeah, and this is Bambi oversized lash things, another just a drugstore mascara. You can get it at your local drugstore. However, you want to find some good mascara, you can go to I almost just said Euphoria. Oh my god. You can go to Morphia, and they have some bomb ass mascaras. And I ran out of mine though, so I just got this one. Okay, I'll come back when the mascara is done. Okay, so the video was like totally a flop because I didn't film the rest and I don't have any of it on. So yeah, and I'm just gonna post it. I'm just, you know, because it's all about trial and error, you know. So I'm just gonna edit this. I'm just gonna post it as is and deal with it. So I hope y'all liked my half-assed makeup tutorial.